Good evening, school board. I appreciate the chance to be here with you tonight. So one of the components that's been difficult in remote learning is students having access to teacher support outside of the workday, because students are joining, they're learning it multiple times during the day. Sometimes they might have a question, but they don't have access to their teacher for another hour or 2 hours or until the next day. And the worst thing is the students to feel like you can't move forward with a project or a learning segment because you don't know what the next steps are and you don't have any support, whether it be at home or whether it be a problem that's too difficult for a parent at home to help with. I know that as my students were in high school, I couldn't help them with their homework any longer. So I can imagine the frustrations our students are feeling having to do this at home and not having a trigonometry expert sitting next to them. And so we've been searching and vetting multiple opportunities to try and figure out how we can best provide some support for our students, but in a safe manner where we know there are safeguards in place to protect them from components that are outside of our control. So tonight we're asking for requests to start a 24-hour a day, 7 days a week tutoring service available in English and Spanish for our 5th through 12th grade students. And this service gives students an opportunity to log in, and it logs into their class schedule, and whatever class they need help with, they click on that class schedule, and it provides them an actual educator to be online with them one-on-one. So students can communicate via chat, so there's no video conferencing and there's no audio involved, because those are two safety features we're concerned about, having our students be one-on-one with somebody and having that sort of a security level in place. And so one of the reasons why we chose this model is because we have certificated teachers who are working virtually with the students. So the student can share a problem they're working on. They can use an interactive whiteboard, and then these educators are trained in the Socratic method. So they don't give students the answer. They help the students continually go through a problem until they arrive to the answer. These sessions are recorded so the teachers can see them, the parents can see them, the students come back and access them as well. So they have this constant measure of continued support throughout. And as I said, it's available in English or Spanish, regardless of what content area it is. And so we're asking for this contract to be awarded to Paper Education Company, which is actually a Google-owned company, with the amount of $297,500. This will be a 12-month contract, so it'll start now and it'll go till this time next February, unless we decide to extend it.
Do board members have any questions for Dr. Darling? Seeing none, I would entertain a motion for permission to contract with Paper Education Company, Inc. in the amount of $297,500.
So moved.
So move.
Moved by Norm, seconded by Don. Is there any discussion?
Just, I do have one question. Is the funding for this coming? Do we have CARES money or federal money that's going to help support this additional cost, or is it coming out of our general fund, or how are we paying for this and the next one?
We'll be using CARES funds to reimburse this cost.
Okay.
I want to thank you, staff, for being a little forward thinking and making sure that the tutoring needs for our students they have an opportunity to access tutors. I think that's really going to make a difference for a lot of our kids. Is there other discussion? If not, Jennifer, would you call the roll, please?
Sure. Donald Davis Jr.
Aye.
Graciela Villanueva.
Yes.
Martha Rice.
Aye.
Raymond Navarro Jr.
Aye.
Norm Walker.
Aye.
Motion passed 5-0. Thank you.